Who's that YL? Is that Yitzi Landau? No way, Yitzi Landau. You know, all the way from where? Yitzi, where are you from? We can't
Palm
hear you.
trees.
We can't hear you. He's somewhere with palm trees in the sun. Oh, look at that. He's on vacation and he's learning Likutei Moharan.
Sending fresh air to the Olam.
Nice.
Beach vibes. All right, I don't want to be a distraction. Go.
All right. So we're up to Likutei Moharan Torah Ches Ois Hey.
I missed.
V'hine keshemis'anach, when we have that side that krechts, mamshich ruach hachayim el chesaron, right? As we said, we're mamshich the ruach hachayim, the ruach of life, to the chesaron, to the lack. Shemis'anach olav mashlo moisoi. Ach, but lisgaras b'risham yefshir. We can't provoke the risham. We can't start up with them, which is technically it means like, you know, when someone feels like, oh yeah, he worked on this, whatever he worked on, and he's like, yeah, it's a horror, you know, I got this, I'm good with whatever I worked on myself, and now I kind of I can fight with him. I don't think that's what Reb Nachman means over here with Lizgaras Brushon, to provoke the Russians. Don't go into his, don't try to say, hey, I got this. You know, never believe in yourself 100%. You always have to make sure that, you always know that there's something there that's not 100%. And they always got to be a little bit, especially we're not Tzaddik Gomer. We're talking about Tzaddik Gomer, he can go in and fight with the Rishon, provoke the Rishon, start up with them. But we can't do that. So he says, when we start up with the Rasha, and he has that side, he's mamshich the ruach from his Rav, from the other side, from the Klippa, in his ruach. At that time, his ruach is strong, right? Because, like I said, it's like a storm. Like we had yesterday, a storm in Pomona for like 5 minutes. A bunch of trees fell down. It was like for a short period of time, but at that time, it's destructive. Like we said before, the pasuk that they blow away all their enemies, and it can harm the person that's trying to start up with the Russia. Not every person can do that. If he's not a tzaddik gomer, but tzaddik gomer, which means the tzaddik doesn't have any ra. He's mevatel all the ra. He eliminated all the ra. He is certain that in no way he can be brought to Averis, that he can have Averis. So a tzaddik that is so sure that he's not going to fall, he can fight with the other side. Va'inyan, and how do we eliminate the bad in us? How do we eliminate Averis that we should be able, in some level, to fight with the other side? Not completely, obviously. Catch Arbi Yesodis. There are 4 fundamental elements in how this world was created. Eish, Ruach, Mayim, Ofar. Fire, air, water, and earth. Ilamaila, B'sharsham, Hem Arba Ois Zavai. In Shemayim, these 4 elements corresponds to the 4 letters of Havaya, Yud Kei Vuf Kei. Ulamata, here on this earth, these 4 elements, the Eish, Ruach, Mayim, Ofer, is mixed with good and bad. The tzaddik that he is able to separate the Ra from the Toiv, because these Arbi Yesoides, these Eish, Ruach, Mayim, Ofer, it gives energy to good, it gives energy to bad, because we need both in the world. So, but the tzaddik could take out he can separate until there's no Ra from the Arba Yisoides, Shem Klal HaMidas Keidu, for which all the Midas come from these Arba Yisoides, Zu Mutter Lizgaras B'Rishon. When he's in this concept, when he was successful in eliminating the bad from the good, then he can go and provoke the Rishon. Va'inyan. Every Russia, every wicked person, he needs to have a conduit where he's taking his ruach in order to fill his lack. But sinner who this conduit is derech hamida ra ma'arba yisoyde shehemshech behigbir. It comes from eish ruach mayim offer. Shehemshech behigbir hu derech vatzinner shemakabel derech shama ruach achnaim sheloi lahashlim chasroime. That is the conduit, how he gets his energy, how he gets his ruach in order to fulfill whatever he needs to fulfill. It's through those four elements. When the tzaddik wants to bring him down, the tzaddik has to go down into that midah. The tzaddik has to go almost like lowering himself to the level of the rasha. And he has to lower himself in order to destroy that conduit where the rasha takes his chiyas from. Balkain, this is not for us. This is for Rabbi Nachman and maybe the big tzaddikim of this generation. Rabbi Shemayer, maybe Rav Kook, Rav Yitzchak and Sfas. But I don't think this is for us. But at least we're learning about it, and we can connect to the tzaddikim, and when we're connected, they will take out the Rishon from within us. Maybe they have to come down to our level to take out the bad from within us. All right. Alkain. Mukhrich sheyeh zeh hatzadik tzadik gomer. He must be a tzadik gomer. She'ein boy shum ra. L'man lo yeh koyach laruch sa'ara. The storm, the rasha can't have any koyach. Shu haruch ha'chaim shel rasha. Lishlit lahazik hazashol. La tzadik be'eisha yorit lamida rasha la rasha l'kalkala. So it must be a tzadik gomer that could go in. It's like a Navy SEAL. They can go in and come out safely. This Ra can't grab on to the tzaddik. Can't hold on to him. Because he's going down to the Rasha's level, but he's also going down to that midah. So this midah, this bad trade, can grab onto the tzaddik and be mazik the tzaddik. So even that midah itself, he can't be, even that midah can't have any tfisa on him. Like Mitzrayim, Avram went up from Mitzrayim and didn't let Mitzrayim bring him down. This is what it says in Tehillah, Mashpil Rishoyim Adei Aretz is Rosh Tevis Eish Ruach Mayim Afar. Right? Mashpil Rishoyim Adei Aretz. The first letter of each word, Eish Ruach Mayim Afar. Shehem Kala Arbi Soida. This is all the four elements of this world. Shem Kla Kala Midas. This is the Kla of all the Midas of the world. So Tzrichem Levarim B'Veri Gomer. We have to be able to take out the bad from the good. We have to separate it. Until there's no Ra in all these different Midas. Then he's a tzaddik gomer. When you separate the bad from these arbi yisoides, eish ruach mayim offer, then you can bring down the rishon. Someone that a tzaddik, it's not a complete tzaddik. Even though a tzaddik she'ein gomer doesn't have averes, even though still he did not separate the bad from the good completely. The ra, the bad, the other side still has koyach. Okay, also this guy's b'sham. He can't start up with the other side. Because the ra can grab onto him and he's not going to be able to get out of it. Because the rasha is so strong at when he's full of the ruach that he has, that this tzaddik she'einu gomer can't start with him. This is what the Chmein Zal said. Except al tischa b'amraim. The question really is al tischa. It says don't start up with the wicked. Misha liba not for yomerkain. It means if someone's heart is worried, if they're worried from what? What are their heart worried? So Rashi says hayorim aver shabiyodoi. He's worried of the sins of the averes that he has in his hand. Shabiyodoi daika. Why does it say biyodoi? Because he doesn't have any averes. So actually, yare adaim averes shabiyodoi v'koy chalasis. He's afraid that he might fall and have averes. Why is he afraid he might fall and have averes? Because the Ra still has koyach. And he wasn't zoiche yet to come to a level where he is for sure 100% that he's never going to have an aver. He's not so 100% sure. And we're talking about a tzaddik gomer. We're not talking about us. Was a Peter Alter Rebbe, we're barely binding him. But even the Breslov way, when you say everyone is a tzaddik, we're not talking about tzaddik, it's She'einu Gomer. We're talking about a lower level of tzaddik She'einu Gomer, I think. Well, came Asala this Garas Brashon Canal. This is a says in Chavakuk. Chavakuk is a Navi. Tachrish Kavala Rosha Tzaddik Memeni. He says that the Rosha can oppress a tzaddik. I know they translate kavala as devour. I just don't like that translation, devour. So I looked up what, in oppress. Oppress is a better translation. That the Russia can oppress a tzaddik. And I'm saying tzaddik memeni balei adaike, that the Russia can dafke oppress the tzaddik when he has his ruach, when everything is going good for that Russia, when that Russia is on top of the world, and that he can at that time oppress the tzaddik. But tzaddik gomer, the Russia can never oppress him. Because the tzaddik gomer does not have a worry that he's going to be michshel with avera. He has no taivas, he has no yetzahara. He shechted the yetzahara before, right? Rabbi Nachman says that he has no taivas noshim, he has no taivas niyaf anymore. He got rid of that taiva. It's gone. It's done. He worked on himself to get rid of that. And I think taivas achila too is also on taivas achila. That he has nothing. It doesn't exist in his world. That's why this tzaddik gomer, and now he's adding not only the tzaddik gomer, anyone who joins this tzaddik, anyone who is surrounded by this tzaddik, anyone that says this tzaddik is my tzaddik, and you learn from the tzaddik. They are allowed to start up on the other side with the Rasham. Because this tzaddik can go down to all these different conduits, how this Rasha gets his energy from. And he can break it and eliminate them. And that's how he's able to destroy the Rasham to the ground.
Beautiful.
That's right.
Beautiful Torah.
Yeah. Alavai, we should all be able to be Mekasha to the tzaddikim, and they should be able to do the jobs for us to take care of all the Rishon in the world. I think they're doing a pretty good job now with Nasrallah and Assad and Sinwar and all the other people. All the Rishon the last 6-7 months are dying. They're dying out. I think it started with the Iranian president in the helicopter crash, which I think it was a beeper crash, but yeah.
Could be.
All right.
Shkoyach.
Take care, everybody.
Thank
Good
you very much.
Shabbos.
Bye-bye.
Have a wonderful Shabbos. Thank you.